welcome everyone to the Phoenix Friday AMA. My name is Jake Gracie, lead developer of the Phoenix Finance project, and today I'm also joined by Philip and Crimson. Feel free to say hi, guys, if you're there.
Hey,
Hey
Jake.
guys, how
Hey,
are you
pro
doing? Hope you're
fam,
all well.
LPC fam.
It's great to see you guys here. In today's AMA, or just before we jump into everything, we will be running our usual weekly NFTs floor sweep for the Flaming Phoenix Club NFTs. I believe Akira is already all over that at the moment, as you may see already in the Discord chat. And we all will also be announcing some of the winners for the just the normal sweep winners that we usually do. So we'll be announcing, I believe, 2 NFT winners in the Telegram. Oh, sorry, in the Twitter Spaces session, and one of them in the proof room on the Discord channel. On top of this, as well, we will also be announcing the winners from the Guess the Color competition we've been running this week. On our Twitter. So we've been releasing, if you haven't seen already, we've been releasing a couple of cool teasers of our upcoming mystery boxes. We're super excited with how well the designs turned out for them. On top of everything else, the developments which we'll jump into later. Super pumped and super excited for that, and I can't wait to tell you guys more. As well as another announcement, after the normal AMA finishes, we won't be going anywhere. Some of our team will be sitting back and chilling in the Phoenix Lounge for you guys to just come and chill, relax, discuss some things, just engage in normal conversation about the project. So I believe Philip and Crimson Chopper will be there, 2 very valued people of our team. So do feel free to stick back after the AMA as well and relax, and ask some more questions if you like. These guys will be all over it. And that kind of covers the basic introduction. So the agenda for today is we'll just be going over our normal developments and now kind of how we're tracking and progressing with everything in terms of the Phoenix Finance project. And then we'll kind of jump into our normal AMA segment. So just welcome for you guys to ask any questions at that point. Anything referring to the updates. We'll also be taking questions in the Discord and Telegram as well if you aren't comfortable speaking up. But just note that the winners that we do announce are people that are in the Twitter Spaces. It just makes it a bit easier for us to track for people that have joined us today in the Twitter Spaces. So yeah, super awesome. So we'll jump right in, and starting off with the upcoming Phoenix mystery boxes. So as of now, the developments are cruising along at a nice pace, as we'd like to see it in the current timeline for us. We're on track, and we believe a release before the end of Q3 should be possible. And we wanted to remind the community that this is quite a large development, not in terms of just at a coding level, but just at kind of a calculation level, determining what is sustainable and what rewards seem fitting for each of the different brackets that we've outlined. And you can probably see today in the past week from our teasers of all the different mystery boxes, they're kind of acting as the different tiers of different boxes that you can open. But obviously we're still planning a lot with this, and just note that our number one priority at the end of the day is quality and safety. And we don't want to rush anything with this. So just as an update, we're doing really well with this, and you guys can see all the kind of stuff that we've been revealing in the past week, and we're super pumped to get more announcements out and more teasers and information about the mystery boxes. So do stay tuned about that. But yeah, super pumped about it. And just as a announcement as to regards to like how the mystery boxes will work, because I've been receiving some questions about this. It will basically be it will live in its own section on the Phoenix D app. So it will invite all investors, not only Phoenix token investors, but people that own Crow tokens, to actually purchase these mystery boxes. I can confirm that with the actual kind of rule where there's the house kind of wins with the box and the chance opening, that that actual differential is actually going back into the boxes. So it's not something the team is taking as a direct cut. It's actually used to make sure that these boxes can be extremely sustainable. Yes, and these boxes will just have its own page on the dashboard, can be purchased with Phenix or Crow token, and we'll also have a dedicated bracket for our Flaming Phoenix Club holders that will be able to open their weekly box. So that's something we're really excited about, and we're actually just about to confirm the different prize rewards for this, but we've got like a kind of basis for the percentage chances and everything set up. We're just kind of finalizing the types of rewards and the just any implications that we can think of that can arise from it. So, but yeah, everything's going super well, and that's kind of just a little bit of information about how you can expect it to work. And it'll just be a matter of kind of clicking a button, paying some gas fees, any other associated costs, and you'll be able to get your reward from the mystery box. So yeah, that kind of just a little bit of a teaser with the mystery boxes. Moving on to our most upcoming development is our multi-sign as a service, which is going to be the first edition of our Phoenix Vault set. We have decided to get the contracts audited prior to release. This does set the timeline back a little bit more, so we are expecting a 3 weeks, give or take. We are probably going to be running it through Solidity Finance, which is the amazing auditing company that did our first Phoenix token contract. We believe since the multisig contracts, the factory contract, and the actual main contract is going to be storing funds of different projects, different groups, different people. We want to make sure that it is 100% safe, even though it is running under technology that we've been using in our own Phoenix Fund Reserve that has had no issues. We just want to make sure that we can kind of have a stamp on it, a stamp of approval that says, yes, it is safe, it is reliable, and that any possible optimizations that can be added, that we will add those. So just keep in mind that we will be doing that we'll be taking those initiatives with the multisig as a service at a contract level. Additionally, the user interface is coming along very nicely. Still a lot of work and a lot of small things to add, but I can report that everything is going really well with this, and this will be being operated on while the contract is audited by Solidity Finance. So really amazing updates there. Going on to the next thing is obviously our KYC service, and I'm super excited that we're able to release or open our applications to the public today, this week, for our KYC services, and we've already received a lot of applications and a lot of interest in our actual KYC services, as they are quite competitive and thorough in terms of what we're offering. And we did have our first successful KYC client, which is the Lab Gaming Guild. So they are now listed on the dedicated KYC page on the Phoenix Finance website. And they will also be having an AMA about the project soon, so we'll keep you posted about that as well. And that's just another amazing service that comes along with our KYC services as well. It's those little additional things that help projects get off the ground and to expose them to an amazing community like ours. So another things as well, so keep in mind that our KYC process is very thorough. It's a double verification process to ensure that all members are safe and verified that they are who they say they are. We do have a system that determines whether we need to take extra steps if any red flags do come up during the screening process of our clients. So it is a very thorough process and has been working very well, especially with our first couple of clients that have been undertaking the KYC service. Another important thing to mention is that it's more than just a KYC service. At the end of the day, we'll be offering additional features and services. Another thing as well is that members of our KYC who engage in our KYC services will actually be added to the Phoenix Syndicate, which is a special access role on our Discord channel that allows different project owners and groups to just communicate with each other there, and allows our team to directly assist them if necessary. We'll be planning more things in the future alongside our KYC kind of ecosystem and syndicate to ensure that we can actually offer the best kind of services and additional features to these kind of projects to make them feel like they're not just getting the KYC, they're getting our lifelong support, which is something that we believe is very important alongside the safety aspect of it, which is amazing as well. And oh, sorry, let me just grab a drink here. Ah, good coffee. Alrighty. And an important thing to remember as well, we are obviously conducting a very thorough process with our KYC clients, but at the end of the day, DeFi is a very high risk investment, and even after KYC, anything is possible in this world. So always do your own research. Just because we have KYC, the project does not necessarily mean that it is 100% bulletproof and safe. But having that extra level of credibility always goes a long way. So that's something we just wanted to advise today. Going on to next updates, I will ask Philip to take over just to talk about some of our upcoming things as well in our project. So feel free to take over, Philip.
Thank you very much, Jake. So I would like to share one very interesting news with you guys. Very exciting. So at this moment, right now, CryptoBins is working on an exceptional flaming Phoenix coffee. So CryptoBins is basically a company that is based in US, and this will be high quality coffee that will have flaming Phoenix on the package. So something pretty cool. And we'll be shipping to European countries as well. So it will be a bit more expensive, but we will do it. And 10% of the total sales will go to Phoenix Finance Treasury without shipping costs. So shipping is gonna basically be possible to almost every country. So people will be able to buy Flaming Phoenix coffee. So besides that, also keep in mind that tomorrow we will open a special Discord channel. In that channel, you will basically be able to post your ideas on potential events in Phoenix Finance. So be creative, and then on Thursday we will choose the best ideas. So basically, the channel will be closed on Thursday. Keep that in mind. And during the next AMA next week, we will announce the ideas that we like the most. And after that, the community can vote for the best event. And in that event, people will be able to win the legendary NFT. So definitely keep that in mind. And right now, I believe that we have arrived to the question part of the AMA. So you can ask whatever you want, guys.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, thanks so much, Philip. Yeah, we're more than happy to take on some questions now. Just adding on to that, the NFT event, it's super exciting. Something to definitely get engaged in. Um, it's the infamous ID NFT ID one, the last legendary NFT that is not in circulation yet. So I do emphasize, do get around this, do engage in the community, and get around this competition. So it's so awesome that we'll finally be setting this bird free into the arms of our community. Yeah,
Guys, real quick, if I can, Jake,
yeah, go for it.
it's that part of the AMA, bottom right, blue feather with the plus sign. Retweet the room, throw emojis. That's your GPS for all your friends, followers, enemies, and pets. Get more people in here. Um, we have named the session after the AMA the Phoenix Lounge, so there will be a giveaway for one LPC. It's my pinned tweet on my profile. It's a gift from the mods to you all, and that is it.
Awesome, thank
Just
you.
bear in mind, guys, that we will talk about everything, so it doesn't have to be necessarily Phoenix related. So just relax talk, and if you can, you should definitely stay after this main session.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome, and I will not close the AMA accidentally this time, as I did last week. I do apologize for that, so I will keep it open a little bit longer so you guys can chill out afterwards. So that's really awesome. But yes, as we said, guys, if you guys do have any questions about the updates that we've gone through today, or anything about the project, or it doesn't even have to be directly project related, do feel free to raise your hand and ask questions. I'll be also looking in the Discord as well. Just feel free to quote Phoenix Jake and direct a question to me, and I will read it. But Um, yeah, feel free to ask. Someone said in the Discord channel there's 12 NFTs to 1,000 crore floor. That's crazy to think about. That's really crazy to think about. Another thing I wanted to add as well, and I can't really I wasn't really meant to say anything about this today, but I won't actually really go into too much detail. But alongside our KYC services that we're offering as Phenix Finance, we're actually looking to form some really strong bonds and partnerships with some other really big projects in the space, and we'll obviously have a bit more news about this in the coming weeks as things progress. But um, as of now, we've got the attention of some other projects that are really interested in how we've set it up and how we've already engaged with some of these existing projects that are undergoing a KYC service, and they like how simple it is. So yeah, do keep an eye out for that as well. I do believe we have some speakers, requested speakers in the chat. I will add that crypto guy. Hey, how you going? Did you have a question for us today?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit.
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. All right. Yeah. I just had a quick question about the KYC service. As far as I know it's more so for like projects and companies, but are individuals also able to get KYC?
Yes, it is something
Yes,
that we
it
do
is
offer.
something that we do offer.
As of now,
As of now,
we are only
we are
representing
only representing
projects and groups
projects in groups
under our like page,
under our
but
like page, but
we do allow individuals
allow
to get
individuals
KYC.
to get KYC. Okay. Yeah, that was just something like I said in the Discord, I'm still kind of new to the whole market, and definitely definitely been with you guys as long as I possibly could have been. I'm pretty sure I got in right at the proper time, but I just want to step up and tell you guys are doing a fantastic job. Just keep up the great work. Love the community. I love everybody that's in the community. You guys are always active, always have an answer to a question, and if you don't, somebody does. It's fantastic. This is literally one of the biggest communities that I've been a part of, and I'm just so proud to be a part of you guys.
Appreciate it a lot.
Appreciate it a lot.
Appreciate everyone else in the community that's helping us get to where we've been and where we are. And yeah, we can't do it without you guys. So much love. Thanks.
Oh, definitely. You guys keep up the great work. I'm gonna hop off. I was actually in the middle of driving.
Yeah, it sounds like you're driving a truck.
Oh well. Yeah, actually I am.
That's alright, man. You drive safe, right? Okay.
Oh, definitely will. Thank you.
Alright, see ya. Take care. Thank you. Alright, so we'll have a question from Big S. I'll add you as a speaker. Hey, how you going, Big S? Did you have a question for us today?
Twitter time work.
That's okay. I believe, Big S, if you do have a question, just feel free to raise your hand whenever you're ready. But that's okay. We'll more than happily take questions from anyone else. So I'll just check the other socials. AMA question: when do you think we will go back to 5 cents? I can't really determine that. I do apologize. Anything is possible in this volatile space that we are in this crypto world, so I can't really advise on the price. I do apologize, but anything's possible. We can go to 5 cents, 50 cents. It's anyone's guess. We can't really determine prices or have any really direct influence over it. But yes, I hope that answers your question. Oh, Big S, I see your hands up. Feel free to talk whenever you are ready.
Thanks, Jake. Thanks, team. I appreciate what you're doing for Kronos. It's really great. I've been here on the token from April. I guess we were 10 people in the spaces, and now the family is really getting big. The community is good. You really deliver. That's great. Thanks. Please keep it up.
Appreciate it a lot. I guess we will keep keeping it up, and we're definitely not done yet. We got so much stuff to do. My list of tasks is like really long, and I'm smashing through them as best as I can, and I'm enjoying every moment of it, especially being spending my Fridays, my Saturday mornings with the community as well to share the progress of everything. But yes, we'll keep going. So thank you very much.
I still, yeah, you're welcome. I thank you. I still have two questions,
Yeah.
and the thing is about the treasury or I think it's really big. I saw it's almost 2 million grow right now,
Yep.
and I really like the transparency tab. It's really great. Do you have like a schedule on? I mean, you can't tell us exactly when you're going to do buybacks, but is it more planned on a regular basis, or in times when the token crushes more or goes more down at one time? What's the plan with the use cases?
Yep. So we actually have Phenix Akira, which is another member of our core team and another signer, a part of our multi-sig wallet on the Phenix Fund Reserve. He takes point on most of the buyback operations. But yes, I do believe the general psychology behind it is that we are operating buybacks in smaller chunks repeatedly during the kind of bearish parts as a direct result of extra tokens being added into circulation when rebases are made. So he does take point on this, and he does spend a lot of time in this doing it as a manual process. So there's a lot of kind of detail and information that goes into it, but there's no real fixed schedule. As I can say now, as he does take point of this, and you can see the transactions we do make that are directly related for buyback purposes via that transparency tab, as you mentioned. But it is more of a kind of a manual process, and it's just depending on the current market situation. So we don't really have a set schedule for our buybacks that we do, but we have been doing a considerable amount in smaller chunks to create a lot more activity in the charts, as well as a lot more buy pressure. So it's been very effective, and I can thank Phenix Akira for taking point on this operation.
Great, thanks. And I have another question referring to the financial side, because the NFT is going really, really well, extraordinary good. I think that's great too. There must be a good chunk of royalties coming over from that. Is that also planned to be added to the treasury, or does that go to separate?
Yeah. So that amount that we are getting from the royalties, which I believe is 5%, will be added to the Phoenix Fund Reserve. We've also been using that obviously for a bit of buybacks, and we initially used it as well after like the large amount of sales for some of the NFT staking rewards to boost them up a little bit more. And yeah, we are also adding those into the Phoenix Fund Reserve, and we actually have been using a small amount of them for our floor sweep events, which have been super effective. And think I can again thanks Phoenix Akira for taking point on this and evaluating the best times to operate these. But yeah, we do have a bit of crow coming in from royalties, which is amazing, so we can push that right back into the project.
Thanks.
No worries. Thanks for the amazing questions. Did you have any other questions for today, or was it just those two?
That's it for today. Thank you, sir.
No worries at all. Thank you very much. I'll just see if there's any other questions today. Yeah, someone brought up, Crimson brought up that, yeah, just avoid, it's a kind of a public service announcement, just, you should realistically be turning off your DMs in Discord. This will kind of greatly reduce the chance of you getting a scam DM from someone if you are a Discord user. Always be safe. If something sounds too good to be true, you should immediately think it is a scam, especially if someone is going out of the way to DM you first. If you aren't sure about something, always check with our mod team or core team. We will be more than happy to check on your behalf to make sure that what you're engaging in is 100% safe. So just protect yourself at the end of the day. There's a lot of bad people out there that will do anything to try and get your funds, but if you are informed and are knowledgeable about everything, you can protect yourself and also inform the other people around you in the community. So yeah, just protect yourselves in that regard, as it has been happening quite often, not only in our community but other communities as well. So just take care of yourselves in the wild west of DeFi. I'll just see if we have any final questions for today before we announce our NFT floor sweep winners. Okay, so we have a question from O'Healis here. He says, if one of us wins the Mega Million lottery and we wanted to put $50,000 or $500,000 into Phenix, what would be the best way to do it? um, I yeah, I don't really have an answer for that question with which would make it sound like I'm not giving you financial advice. But if you wanted to prevent the chance of people dumping, I think as our stated would be just to DCA, to do it in kind of incremental amounts. But this is not financial advice at the end of the day, so um, do as you will. And if anyone happened to win a $500,000 mega draw, I would I would suggest to not invest in crypto. I would just take the money and enjoy your life if you needed that money. I don't know what else to say. It's a bit of a weird question, but yes, no advice here at the end of the day. So yeah, but I hope that answers your question.
I
All
think
right.
that's the best that question can be answered.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm buying an island.
An island.
See ya.
Yeah. I'm sure there are some islands that you can acquire for $500,000, but I don't know if they're very habitable. But I don't really know too much information about islands real estate. So um, I think I found out a while ago that it is a thing that exists, and I was shocked. I was like, is it? I thought it was a joke when someone mentioned it, and it's a whole thing, like real estate for islands. And I was like, okay, it's cool, but yeah, don't have that kind of money. Um, But yeah, does anyone else have any final questions for today in the AMA? We will be wrapping it up soon if there isn't anyone else that has any questions. I believe we have the crypto guy again. I hope you have arrived safely from the driving, but do feel free to ask any other questions that you do have.
Uh, I did want to just step right in and let most of the new people know. I'm sorry, I'm in Walmart right now, so it's a
That's
little
okay.
loud. Uh, I every the last AMA that we were on last Friday, I did want to mention it because we had quite a few new people that joined in, not only with Phoenix but also with our AMA. That if you are in the Discord and you're looking for an answer to a question, or even looking for a question that you might have, there's also Cuptocraft has his information board on the Discord also. I just wanted to add that in there because I've noticed there's been quite a few people that have been asking questions that haven't gotten the answers to. So
Yeah, that's a really great advice as well. Cup of Craft has been kind of accumulating and curating this amazing list of information about the project and general questions. So huge thanks to him as well. Um, do have William Fargo here as well. I'll add you as a speaker. Hey, how you going, William?
Hey Jake, how's it going, brother?
Doing really well, thanks. How are you?
Really good, thank you. Hello to all the fam. Just want to say everybody's doing amazing with sweeping the floor and getting the word out about Phenix. I think it's a really promising project, and I don't know. I just really love supporting this. It's probably my favorite project out there right now. Um, I'm holding a little giveaway every week for whoever uses my referral code, and I pool the CRO rewards and I raffle them off every week. I wasn't able to chime in last week. I had bad service, but if you guys don't mind, I'd like to do the giveaway on here.
Yeah, go for it. More than welcome to.
Okay, I'm just going to spin the wheel here.
And huge thanks for doing such an amazing kind of element in our community as well as the extra giveaways. Um, it's really awesome to see people kind of doing these kind of things, and it shows a lot of initiative and a lot of love to our community.
Looks like frickin' Mike at frickin' Mike wins. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you. I don't know if he's in the actual uh, Twitter Spaces, but definitely contact him. No,
Yeah,
awesome.
I'll post the screenshot in the Discord, and I'll tell him to DM me his address so I can send him his CRO. We got it up to about 640 CRO this week, so
Yeah,
it's a nice price.
awesome. Thank you very much, William. Also, feel free to hang out in the Phoenix Lounge session that we're having after this if you wanted to just chill out a little bit after there. Um, we'll have some of the other team members as well, um, just chilling out there and hanging out. So yeah, big thanks again to you, man. Alrighty. I do believe we have some questions here. Did anyone else who's currently a speaker have a question? We have Kevin here.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Hey, how you going?
I'm doing pretty well. How yourself?
Doing very well. It's a cold Saturday morning, but it's going really well so far.
That's what I'm talking about. So I have a question about payroll.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I don't know. Are you acquainted with the Crypto.com card?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
So pretty much, is there any way to implement that into the payroll system? Because obviously, to use the Crypto.com app card, I like it because it lets me use my coins instead of taking it out into my bank account. But a lot of people don't want to take profits from DeFi, switch it to Crypto.com, and then up your card. So it'll be really cool to see credit card type from the payroll system, if you know what I mean. Made it clear enough.
Yeah, I think I understand what you're talking about, and we don't at this stage. I can't confirm that this is an element of the payroll system. Um, like DeFi crypto cards is definitely not out of it's not out of the question for us. Something that I haven't personally explored yet. As I do believe we're probably too young to have an element like this, but it's definitely something possible for our future. But I can't 100% confirm at this stage whether this will be a part of the payroll system.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just throwing it out there. It'll be really really cool to see. You know what I mean? Instead of it'll be good to when you take profits, just get it straight from into a DeFi credit card and use it in real life instead of going through all the hassle of bridging it to the app and then taking it out.
Yeah, that would it does sound super cool if that is something that we could achieve. I'd have to admit, especially with in kind of sync with Phoenix token as well, and how it actually functions. So um, yeah, it's something for us to think about as well. We'll take notes and we can do a bit of research later in the year or next year as well to see how things go. But yeah, thanks very much for the input on that. Something
Yeah,
we'll
yeah, for sure.
definitely consider in future.
I got one more question, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so this part is it can also involve the payroll system or in general insurance. So as you know, crypto DeFi has been really the Wild West this year and
Yeah.
last year. So since being DeFi doesn't really fall under any real life insurance clauses, if you can put it that way. Having a DeFi service insurance on if you get like scammed, and, you signed like a subscription type thing, and you'll get paid. Example, Phenix tokens. You know how insurance works. You get a monthly, you
Yeah.
pay it. But seeing it in a DeFi type way, and like just have like a subscription in Phoenix tokens, and if you get scammed or something, if it falls under the contract you signed, you'll get reimbursed. Is that something that sounds interesting to implement later on? It could be 5 years, but as long as it's out there.
Yeah, like I'll go with the same thing that I said with the last thing. I definitely wouldn't rule it out as an impossibility. I think the idea of insurance and DeFi is a really cool element. We actually have a member of our team that has built up an idea of an insurance platform um, in the DeFi space that I believe was almost functional. I may be wrong on this, but um, it is something very interesting, and I wouldn't rule it out completely from the future of Phoenix Finance offering.
No, sweet, sweet. But I like that. I like to hear that type. Yeah, that was both my questions, man. And so pretty much from a lurker point of view, do you know what a lurker means?
Is this kind of someone that's laying back, chilling, minding their own business, just
Yeah,
not
we're
saying
part of the
anything?
group, but we're in the back with the signs. We love Phoenix Finance, but we
Yeah.
don't say nothing. So
Yeah.
on behalf of that group, man, I really appreciate you and your team. Honestly, I know you heard this, but it never hurts to hear it again and again and again. I
Yeah.
say it's a good motivation type thing. Really, thank you for doing what you guys do, and I do say this: do take a break. You know what I mean? You can't work, you can't function if your body's not with you. So you guys been pumping out stuff after stuff, and we all appreciate that. But also take a break, come back refreshed if you need to. But other than that, man, appreciate everything.
Yeah, appreciate the kind words, and yeah, we definitely we are taking small breaks here and there. Obviously, it's been very crazy busy for us, and yeah, we do keep that in mind. It's mental and physical health is
Yep.
something that's
Yep.
very important, and we want to make sure that we're kind of facilitating and advising that for our whole team. And on the topic of mental health as well, if anyone in the community as well is kind of feeling like any kind of stress or kind of pressure or depression, and you just want to kind of reach out to our teams to say something, we're always welcome to have a chat. Um, if you are feeling a bit under pressure in that regard, but obviously at the end of the day, we can only do so much, so it's always good to go out and seek help if you do need it. It is a very interesting space that we are in, especially the crypto world, where things can go wrong very quickly. So being able to properly handle your emotional and mental state is very important, and is something that we do strongly advise to everyone. So there's a little bit of a public service announcement surrounding that. So do take care of yourselves at the end of the day. And it's a very good point by as Kevin has stated. Alrighty. I will take one final question from I think it's Wolf, the Wolf here. I'll add you. Oh, I believe you are a speaker. Hey, how you going? Did you have a question for us today? Alrighty. Alright, I guess we'll probably wrap things up. If you do have any final questions, just feel free to jump into any of our socials and ask any of our team members. But we'll be announcing the winners of the FPC NFTs. So we do have 2 winners to announce in the Twitter Spaces for today's Twitter Spaces session. So I would like to congratulate Gerald B.C. Coleman. Forgive me if I said that incorrect, but yeah, so Gerald B. Coleman, you are one of the winners for the FPC NFTs, so congratulations. We also have Saturn 3 SHL, I believe. So congratulations to you, Saturn. Feel free just to DM our Phenix Finance account, the one that I'm hosting on, to claim your prize. We will be announcing the winners later on, so you can confirm that if you are the winner. But so just to reiterate, Gerald B. Coleman and Saturn 3 SHL. So congratulations to those guys. In terms of our guest colors winners that we've been operating, competition that we've been operating the last week, we do have our NFT winner for the guest color competition, which is 0x Kamala. So congratulations to you. So 0x Kamala, you are the winner. And we also had our 1K Phenix winners as well. So we have both Alpha Gen Z Star and the Dagstar 123. So congratulations to you guys. Also, just as a wrap up for our AMA today, we aren't finishing things here yet. We do have our Phoenix Lounge session after this, so I will be going, but we do have some of our other team members sticking behind to chill out, answer some questions, just have some general conversation and some fun. And we also have a chance to win an NFT as well, so do stick around if you are interested in hanging out. I just wanted to thank everyone for taking the time to join us today and also engaging in conversations. So big thanks to you guys. We'll be wrapping the main portion of the AMA, but don't go anywhere yet if you wanted to stick around for the chill out session afterwards. So this is Jake Vesey signing off just for today. We'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next week AMA and all throughout the week on Discord or Telegram or any other socials. So do feel free to reach out if you do have any other questions. I'll pass it over to Philip and Crimson now to take over. But yeah, take care everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed the main portion of the Phoenix Friday AMA. And take care. Enjoy your weekends ahead of you.